My name is Stephy, and I am a foodaholic. I have struggled with obesity my entire life, giving in to my addiction over and over again. I have always had an incredibly bad relationship with food, where unhealthy, sugary, carby foods were always my go-to to make me feel better. It was a temporary relief from whatever emotion I was feeling. Whether I was bored, stressed, angry, depressed, food was always there to make me feel better. And when I was happy, food was there to help me celebrate that. I spent years and years of my life trying to get healthy, only to continuously gain and lose weight over and over again. I was the queen of yo-yo dieting. With numerous amounts of attempts to lose weight and keep it off, I ended up failing every single time. Starting my YouTube channel was a way to hold me accountable, but it became so much more than I ever thought it would. I get to inspire you to get healthy, make yourself a priority, and overcome those demons inside. It's been 85 weeks, and my addiction still seems to take me down, and it kicks me while I'm there. It's strong, it's angry, it's forceful, and it wants nothing more than to keep me down. But I promise you, it won't. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Week 85 of my keto journey. And I've been on the struggle bus. I have been on the struggle bus the last couple of weeks. I have a lot to share with you guys. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it. So it is never easy for me to come out here and make these videos for you. I love those winning weeks. I love making those videos where it's like, yeah, I crushed it this week, you know? I'm down on the scale, I feel fantastic, and you know, I'm just on top of the world, right? Like in control. I love those weeks. And then you have those other weeks where you lose control. And that is exactly what happened to me. So we're gonna talk about the bad stuff first, get that out of the way, and then we're gonna talk about the good stuff, because there's always good stuff, always. So let's just get into the bad stuff. So like I said, I've been struggling the last couple of weeks, and I definitely fell off track. I lost control. I lost all control. And I wish that I could stand here and say, well, you know, something huge happened in my life. This is what happened, you know, and I have at least an excuse, you know. Nothing happened, guys. Nothing happened. I just lost control. It's like when, you know, you give the devil an inch and he takes a mile. You give your food addiction an inch and it takes a mile. And that's exactly what happened to me. I have no idea. I have no idea why I gave in, but it was a reminder that I have an issue. I have an addiction, and it's just as strong today as it was 85 weeks ago or years and years ago. I have some issues. I have issues that I need to work out, and this weight loss journey is more mental than anything. I know what to do to lose the weight. I know what to eat. I know the physical parts of this weight loss journey. I know what to do. It's the mental part that is getting me. It's the mental part that I am having such a hard time overcoming. Like in the last 85 weeks, most of the time I am in control. I have got it down, you know, and I have slip-ups here and there, but I get right back on track and it's fine. The last couple of weeks, I wish I could explain what I've been feeling. It's like I have this unhealthy connection to bad foods, and it draws me in, and it's so strong sometimes. It's so strong. And then, that vicious cycle happens where you just feel like, oh, crap, seriously, did I seriously just do that? Then you start the beating game, right? Like you beat yourself up, and then you feel the disappointment and the shame and the guilt and all of those negative feelings. Exactly what, I come on here every week and say not to do. I did the last couple of weeks. It's natural. It comes natural to us. When we don't do something that we know we're supposed to do, or we do something that we know we're not supposed to do, how do you not feel bad about that? How do you not feel like a disappointment? But when we do get those thoughts in our head, we can control what goes in our minds. We can get, that negativity will enter our mind. We can immediately remove that thought, replace it with a positive thought. We have that power. And, it takes work, and it takes repetition, and it takes an effort, because it doesn't come naturally. I know it doesn't for me. I can easily think negative thoughts about myself, especially when it comes to this weight loss journey. But when it comes to, thinking positively about myself and how far I've come, and, all the success that I've had, I have to actively make an effort to think of that, replace those bad thoughts with the good thoughts, because it's all the mindset. It's all about the mindset. We cannot have a positive weight loss journey if we don't have a positive mindset. We can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. We need to control our mindset, and we need to make it positive. And just the fact that, I lost control the way that I did the last couple of weeks. Now, guys, I lost control. I lost control. Like, I resorted back to my old behavior, eating the American Standard Diet, wanting nothing to do with keto. And everything that I've learned, over the last 85 weeks, where was that? It was just, and I wish that I could explain it, but I can't. And it's never easy making these videos and standing up here and admitting to you guys that I still have problems. I do. And yeah, I'm getting all emotional about it, and I don't want to get emotional, because that's not going to help me, right? But there is stuff that I still need to work out, and it's like, I don't know what happened to me the last couple of weeks, but I do know that there still are issues that I need to work through. I actually looked into getting a therapist, and it just didn't pan out. I have to try a different avenue and figure that all out. This addiction is something that I have lived with my entire life, and I know that it's in my brain. It is in my brain. I have a physiological connection to these foods. I mean, there are companies that will pay scientists to tweak their products in order to make that addiction even stronger. Like, it's crazy. If you do your research, it's crazy to learn what companies actually do out there and how they mess with us just so they can make a sale. Like, it's crazy. And those are the foods that I grew up on, that I have eaten my entire life. How do I reverse that, And it's making the conscious effort to not resort back to those behaviors. Like, I need to say no. I have an addiction. And that's the thing, is that, like, sometimes I feel like I can have a little something once in a while and it doesn't affect me, and I'm fine, and I can just go on with my keto lifestyle, which is the best lifestyle for me, because I don't need the sugar, I don't need the carbs, it's not good for me. But once in a while I will have a little something, and it's fine. It doesn't affect me. But like I said, you give your addiction an inch, it'll take a mile, and we just can't let it get that out of control. And that was my problem, these last 2 weeks. I let it get completely out of control, and that's on me. That is on me, because I needed to bring myself back, and actually do exactly what I preach every week. So I'm just letting you guys know that if you struggle with this too, if you struggle with food addiction, if you struggle with just losing control, know that you're not alone. Know that you're not alone. I've been doing this for 85 weeks now, and I am still having moments where I will lose control. But, and it's a big but, it's not the end of our story. We can turn it around. We can make the choice to get back on track. And Yeah, March was a total bust. April, I'm gonna spend recovering from what, the damage that I did in March. So maybe I can look at it as, 2 wasted months, but that's just thinking negatively, right? Like, I don't want any negative thoughts to enter my mind, because that's when we get in trouble. And I'm so excited for April because it's perfect timing. Like I mentioned in my last video, I'm starting those 2 challenges with Derek's Journey, his Steps Challenge and his Beast Mode Challenge. And I am definitely up on the scale, like so much that I stopped weighing in. But April 1st, on Friday, we start the Beast Mode Challenge, and I have to have my starting weight. So I will be very aware of the damage that's been done, but we're gonna get back on track and we are going to crush April. So let's talk about the good stuff. So yeah, March, not so great. April is going to rock. It is going to be hard. It is going to be hard because when I have fallen off track for this long, then it's even harder to get back on track. Obviously, the longer you are down, the harder it is to get back up, but it is possible to get back up. It is possible. So don't think that it's not. You just have to make the decision to do it. You just have to get back up. And that's what I'm going to do. These challenges couldn't have come at a better time. I'm going to rock the Steps Challenge and I'm going to rock the Beast Mode Challenge. So April 1st is where it's at. Now, some of you may say, why not start now? Why wait until April 1st? Which, yes, I absolutely agree with that. I hate, saying, oh, I'll just start on Monday. Or let's just start, in the new month or in the new week. No, start now. Get your butt up and start now. Stop making excuses. Which, yes, I totally get that. But April 1st is the Beast Mode Challenge. That is the first day of the challenge. So I'm starting then. I'm starting the month off with an egg fast. 5-day egg fast, and then I'm going carnivore. So it'll be 2 weeks total of fasting. I need to get back to where I was and back on track because I remember that feeling. I remember how good it feels. And it doesn't matter how long I've been down. What matters is that I get up and I just keep going and I keep doing what I know is best, what I know is right. And I start loving myself through this journey and, giving myself a chance, right? Like, God loves us so incredibly much. I mean, more than we could even imagine. His love is unconditional, something that us humans can't even begin to imagine. No matter what we do, no matter what mistakes that we've made, no matter what mistakes we're going to make, his love never changes. It never fails. He loves us no matter what. We need to love ourselves like that, or a fraction of that. We need to love ourselves through this journey and give ourselves some grace. We're always going to make mistakes. We just got to love ourselves back on track and know that, yeah, we're going to fall down again, but it's okay. It's okay because we got this. We got this and we deserve this and we are worthy. We are worthy of this life. I wasn't excited about making this video for you guys. I actually was trying to figure out a way in my mind to not have to make it. But you know what? Why did I create this YouTube channel? I created this YouTube channel to, number one, hold myself accountable, but to also let so many of you guys know that you're not alone. With your struggles, with your failures, with your shortcomings, you are not alone. So many of us struggle with this. And if you struggle with food addiction, it is one of the hardest things. Okay, no, it is the hardest thing that I have ever had to overcome. And I probably will always have it. I have to learn how to live this lifestyle because I can't keep doing this. I can't keep losing control the way that I did the last couple of weeks. And what's cool is that I haven't actually lost control like this in a really, really, really long time. Like I've had slip ups. I've done things that I shouldn't have done or, gone a little too long, but I haven't actually had this kind of episode in a really long time. So I can look at that as a win. I should look at that as a win, Because if I keep looking at what I've done and my behavior over the last 2 weeks, oh gosh, I could easily put myself down. I could easily focus on that. I could focus on the negative parts of it. But no, you know what? I'm going to come out of this. I'm going to overcome these last 2 weeks. And I'm going to focus on the fact that I haven't done this in a really long time. And you know what? I may be looked down on for this. And, you know, I'm supposed to be this big shot keto influencer for you guys, when really I don't think of myself as that at all. And if that's what you're looking for, I don't know, I think maybe you should look elsewhere, because I'm just a girl that's trying to survive this thing. I am trying to overcome this food addiction, or at least learn how to manage it all the time. Be in control all the time. That is what I'm trying to figure out. And I want to inspire you. I want you to know that you can do this, you know, and we can do this together. You can overcome your struggles. You can overcome your addiction, or like me, learn how to control it. That's what it's all about, you know, doing it together, being a part of a community that supports each other and leans on each other, you know, during those hard moments. That's what it's all about. And if that's what you're looking for, then you're in the right place, because I am going to share the good, the bad, and the ugly of a weight loss journey, because there's a lot of ugly, there's a lot of bad, but there's also a lot of good. And when it's good, it's really, really good and really worth it. All right, guys, so I don't have a number for you because I did stop weighing in, but like I said, April 1st, we start the Beast Mode Challenge, and I'm gonna be weighing in, and we're gonna crush it. Your girl plans on winning the challenge. So if you're in the challenge, watch out, because I plan on winning. But really, I support y'all, and we're all in this together anyway. All right, guys, that is all I have for you this week. If you are still watching and you haven't given up on me yet, just drop the word booyah down below. All right, guys, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and join my support group on Facebook, The Shrinkables, if you're not a part of it yet. We would love to have you there. All right, guys, I'll see you with the next video. Stay safe and choose health. Bye, guys.